Hi everyone, how are we all doing? Welcome along back to a brand new video, and today we're going to look for some tree kangaroos. Are you excited?
Really excited.
Alright, so where they are is at tea rooms, about a 30-minute drive from here, so we're going to head on that way, and hopefully, we're going to have some tea, tea and scones and all that, and then we're going to be looking for them kangaroos. Quite an interesting creature, quite rare, rarely seen, but hopefully today we can see them, so fingers crossed. Let's go, shall we? Right, we're here. Tree kangaroos. I'll give you a little clue, innit? Should be in the trees somewhere. So, I mean, first port of call, we're going to have some tea and scones and that. And second port of call is the tree kangaroos. Alright, so scones and tea and that were good. I spoke to the woman behind the thing that served us and whatever, and she said, if you want to see a tree kangaroo, they're in here. They're in there, in those trees somewhere. She literally said, adjacent to this building, tree kangaroos should be up here somewhere. So we'll keep our eyes peeled, see if we can find them. If they're not in here, then check all of the trees like around in there. So basically, like koalas, you're just looking for something hugging onto a branch. But it's quite thick in there, and I can't see a root.
A few sightings lately out the gate there, so just have a look out there.
Just this way?
Yeah, just out the gate, up in the trees there. We've had a few photographers.
Oh, really? So that lovely young lad has just told us that down this way is a pretty good place to see them, and he says a lot of photographers come here and get their snaps in this sort of area, so fingers crossed, fingers crossed. I don't know, it'd be really cool to see them. I want to see a tree kangaroo. Could literally be in any single one of these. Look how bright it is today as well, guys. It is sunny. I am absolutely roasting looking for a tree kangaroo in the Atherton Tablelands. Unfortunately, not found any down this big strip of trees. Can't see any in there. Annoying. Now, tree kangaroos, they eat like the tree basically. So they eat the bark, they'll eat flowers, they'll eat leaves, all sorts of stuff in there. They will scoff it. But it might be the time that they are asleep, and it might be the time that they are not in there. So we're going to carry on over that direction, see if we can find anything over there. But no luck so far. So we've got our first sign of wildlife, and that right there is a bush turkey. Wow. Alright, no tree kangaroos in this area, so we're going to move off to a different area and hopefully we can find some there. We just spoke to a nice elderly couple who said they haven't seen any in the wild, so not good news, but I'm still hopeful and maybe we can see them at the next location. So let's hop in the van and let's go. There's a big spider up here, I don't like it. Anyway, we're at Melanda, and Melanda Falls or whatever. It's supposed to be a really good place to see some tree kangaroos. So we're going to go look inside, because apparently they've got a taxiderm one in here as well. So that'd be cool to see. Alright, well here's a tree kangaroo. This is what they look like. It's a taxiderm. See that big long tail that goes all the way down. And a really cute face. Another bush turkey. Right, we're into like rainforest setting now. Looking out for these tree kangaroos. Just spoke to a wildlife guy with the fattest lens I've ever seen in my life, and he said he hasn't seen any. So that's good. That bit of footage I just played as well was from the visitor centre. Someone had recorded on their phone a couple of tree kangaroos where we are right now, and as you can see, when they run towards him, they sort of think, oh, there's someone there, and they leg it. But it's such a weird looking animal, the way they hop. And they look like monkeys crossed with kangaroos. So strange. Look at that multicoloured bird. Beautiful. Man, I don't know what that spider is, but he's head height, like there. He's right there next to my finger, and he's weird looking, man. It looks like he's got some like, oh, I can't describe it. You know, like when people jump off like cliffs with them things on them. What do they call it? Like hang gliders. He looks like one of them. The spider. It's disgusting. Yeah, so that's a big thing in Australia, right? Walking through like jungles and that, spiders are in trees just in your path, and it's like, ugh, you got to dodge them all the time. I don't know if that's a bad one or not. I really don't know with spiders, so I don't know. You guys let me know in the comments down below, because I just think they're disgusting, and that's it from my point of view. So I just had my first exciting part. I thought that there was a tree kangaroo, but no, that is not a tree kangaroo. That's just part of the tree. Guess what that is? That's another bush turkey. Do you want to see something scary? You ready? 3, 2, 1. Look at the state of that. Oh, he's moving. That's an orb spider. I'm not joking. That thing's probably the size of my hand, like that. It is massive. And again, another one that sort of just sticks above the paths, and they can be as high as your head. So that is why English people are terrified of Australia. It's stuff like that. Gigantic spiders just above your head on walks. It's awful. We haven't seen a tree kangaroo though, so we're going to go to a different place. Ready? 3, 2, 1. New place. So this new place might have a couple of different things on it. Platypus and tree kangaroos the further we go on. But we've just seen a bird that I can't identify. Play it on the screen for you right now. Tell me what that is. What is it? It's cool looking. So we've got ourselves a turtle on the river. That's really cool to see. Just there basking. I did just see another one in here, but he's dived down. This one seems a bit more comfortable with us being here. But he's cute looking, isn't he? Got another little turtle friend that's just popped up. And we've actually just seen a really, really small one, like a baby turtle as well. But we've got these two guys chilling right here, and there was a baby right there. But he sort of, I tried to get the camera out and he went, mate. He didn't want to be a part of it. I feel like, you know, in I'm a Celebrity when they've got to go over the bridge at the end. That's what I feel like right now. You, I thought you were a kangaroo. You're just a flipping bush turkey. There's another one. They're everywhere. These things here are my biggest problems in identifying a tree kangaroo. I see these and get excited. It's not it. We've also just had a wallaby bound away from us, but I couldn't capture it. It was too quick. Just heard the hops and he's gone. I don't know, this isn't looking likely, unfortunately. Oh, there's a wallaby. There we go, there's a wallaby. That's not the one I saw a minute ago. A bit of life, not really the one I want, but still, I like seeing them. They're really nice. Look at this. Used to be an old train line bridge running all the way through here and that way over to Youngborough. Back in like the 1950s this was built, which is really cool. How old is that? That's so old. It seems like as well only 6 years later this was put out of action from when this was built, due to, I mean, roads being built. So they decided, you know what, we don't need that anymore. We've got roads, trucks can do the job. Look at you. I think that's a yellow robin. Look how beautiful. Let's come and tell her. Look at this absolute stunner. Eh? What a fantastic looking bird. Bright yellow chest. Wow. Stunner.
And he was going to Dorothy Gilfrey in Scotland.
Some local ladies just giving us a lift halfway back. It was so weird. We just sort of walked to the end of that train track. And then I went to ask this woman where a tree kangaroo was. She said, yeah, they're around. She was like, oh, get in the car, I'll take you to where they're supposed to be. And she basically brought us back to where we'd already been through, where that suspension bridge was. And we're now making our way back. We sort of called it a day because no signs of tree kangaroos, but she was a character. She was funny. one of nature's finer sights. And over this way, we've got ourselves a little cheeky possum having a sleep. Not the tree kangaroo we wanted, but very cute in himself. We went to our last place in search of the tree kangaroos, but we didn't see any, unfortunately, although we did see some other interesting things. This here, for example, I believe is a double-eyed fig parrot, specifically the red browed fig parrot. It's the smallest parrot in Australia, measuring no more than 15 centimetres, and I feel like the one I filmed here was smaller than that. I only managed to see it because I heard faint eating noises above my head and something moving every now and then. As the name would suggest though, it forages for figs but also berries, seeds and nectar, and it has a red brow, so very easy on the name there. Sort of different from other parrots though, who take over holes in trees, these birds actually create their own holes to nest in. It was a pleasant surprise seeing this. They're stunning to look at, although hard to find among the branches. So here you can see a green ringtail possum just having a little snooze in this branch, looking cute as. I mean, we're looking for tree kangaroos, but this is really cute to see as well. Got a little cheeky possum. And then we have these little fellas, the laughing kookaburras. Belonging to the kingfisher family, this is the largest of them, and they can be upwards of 50 centimetres in length and weigh as much as 500 grams. And they're easily distinguished by looks, but also they're cool. The crazy laughing monkey sound they make. You can find these pretty much everywhere on the Australian eastern coast, and I think they're wicked. A proper beautiful animal. And then another green ringtail possum is snoozing here. We get closer this time to really see how beautiful it looks. Now, in terms of Australia, these are quite rare. You can only find them in a very small area of the northeast, which we just so happen to be in looking for the tree kangaroos. They're about 35 centimetres long and they weigh about 1 kilogram. They also have this dark green looking fur that you can easily identify too. And here's a weird fact, they eat their own poo. How lovely is that? Anyway, that's going to be all from me in this video. We didn't get the tree kangaroos unfortunately, but you had some good, interesting wildlife here on Wildlife with Cookie. Thank you for watching, like, subscribe, and take care.